Hi everyone, let's talk about Prosecco. Specifically our Prosecco Col di Luna. Ooh, I'm gonna hold that up so you guys can see it. All right, so in box number 1 or lot number 1, we have this beautiful bottle. It is a non-vintage Prosecco. We are in the northeast corner of Italy and in a little region called Veneto. So that's where all Prosecco comes from. Prosecco is always made with a grape called Glera, and a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think Prosecco is not just the name of the region, but I think it's just a common kind of misconception. It's not really important that you know the grape, it's just kind of useful information. So anyways, the grape is Glera. So this is made in a style that is rather dry. Prosecco, the sweetness has a wide range legally that producers can bottle within. This is definitely on the drier side, but it's also very fresh and easy and very vibrant and youthful. Something that I think you'll enjoy once you get the bottle open and you get to try it. So this is bottled with about 2 grams of residual sugar per liter, which is legally on the drier side for the appellation. And there are some Proseccos that can have upwards of like 16 grams per liter. So when you compare those to a lot of mainstream Proseccos that you typically can find, you know, in like grocery retail, those would be on typically on that sweeter spectrum, where this guy's going to be on this drier spectrum. They only make about 7,000 cases, and it is a project where basically they gathered with a bunch of farmers to make this bottling. And like I said, small production, 7,000 cases, natural yeast. It has notes that are very fresh. Think green apple, think a little bit of white flowers, also think a little bit of pear. There's like Asian pear in this particular expression of the Col di Luna. It's also really versatile with a wide variety of food. I'm actually probably gonna go home and crack this and have a glass with my family when I get home later tonight. I would say that it's really versatile. It could be on its own. It's great just as an aperitif in the evening. Great with salads, you name it. It could be like a salad with vinaigrette. It could be a salad with like a little bit of a creamier kind of, you know, dressing if you wanted. Or like fish, I think sushi, I think like grilled fish, even poultry. You know, it's really, you can't really go wrong. There's a saying in our industry that like when you don't know what to drink, bubbles are the answer. This Prosecco is the answer. Yeah, and then the other thing that is kind of, you know, fun knowledge, aside from being 7,000 case production, it's made with native yeast. It's made with vines that are like 10 to 30 years old, and the vineyard is around 40 acres. A little bit over 40 acres. So even though it's 40 acres that are not necessarily owned by the same person, collectively it's 40 acres in the appellation with several owners who agree to farm organically and are responsible for the Flora Col di Luna Prosecco Brut, which is super delicious in this month's offering, the lot 1.